We are in the middle of the war for talents.
The shortage of labor force is quite acute.
In Japan and in Germany, flexibility is really what people expect these days.
It's not about showing face time, but it's really about getting the results out there.
Welcome to our today's symposium. We are talking about demographic development, adverse demographic development, which has an impact on our economies and societies.
The topics demographic change and digital revolution are also topics which are very, very important for an insurance company. And so I'm very interested in getting new information about that.
More or less half of the jobs offered in the market can't be staffed. We have a problem to get around about 80,000 young, educated people, IT experts in the company. So what can we do about this? What are the major challenges we are facing? And this means that employer branding and talent management is getting more and more important for every company.
Worldwide, half of the population is living in countries with a fertility rate below replacement level. So why are these two countries, Germany and Japan, very interesting from a demographic perspective? They are pioneers of aging, they have increased longevity, and they have dualistic labor markets, many insiders, outsiders, precarious work, and so on.
Almost 70% of elderly people in Japan hope to work until after the age of 70. I think it's human nature that we gain the sense of satisfaction through the social connection and contributing to the society. IoT and AI, most industries don't introduce yet, but they are considering to introduce in the near future.
Years ago, knowledge was not outdated that quickly, but that is what happens today, and that's why, for me, digitalization and also demographic change really go hand in hand, because I think the younger generation, they're more used to this lifelong learning. For older generations, it is harder to really be part of this, to understand that you need to keep learning.
It's always a good idea to have flexible working conditions. And I think for a lot of corporates, this is still something where they're struggling with.
In German office, if we get a new baby, maybe on the husband side also can take 3 weeks holiday or something like this. This system itself is existing in Japan, but unfortunately, I think it's so difficult to get to this kind of holidays. At this point, I think I would like to learn from Germany.
There's one thing maybe that Japan can learn from us, that is really how to encourage women and putting them into managers' positions, which is still a topic in Japan. I think Japan has the lowest rate of female CEOs. On the other hand, I think there's something we can learn from Japan when it comes to job rotation, that we can encourage our employees to take on other positions.
We need diverse teams. That means we need different age groups in one team. We need different backgrounds study-wise, and also different backgrounds cultural-wise. So diversity and trust. Because if I trust my employee to get their work done and don't do micromanagement, then I think we're in a very good way that we enable our people to come up with brilliant ideas.